Hey, so one of the things that I really always like to do is I love to work on models. And I like to create coaching models where I'll take a framework and I'll kind of put together a way in which a change is created, or a way in which leaders can develop a particular skill set, kind of a learning framework, an infographic that I think is really key to organize our coaching efforts, keep things in the lanes, make things more clear. And so really what I've been thinking about is 4 very key capabilities that I want to describe to you in the way I think leaders balance their intelligence today to win. Yeah, so I better draw this out here for you, so I will. And I'm going to use a red pen here to do this. What I'm thinking about is an inventory called Clic. And I came up with this. This is a model that I have been marinating and studying, I think, in my entire coaching career. Is a more integrated way of 4 components that the leader is in the process of really becoming, integrating, assimilating, and so forth. And so it's a 4-box model. And so this left side over here we'll call creator. So if you think of this is kind of personal performance. This is the self. This is their own individual performance. And so creator has a lot to do with personal mastery, learning the creative process, bringing dreams, bringing ideas into reality. Personal production, which is the actual execution, the skill of resilience, how they build the capacity of discipline to organize their actions toward their outcomes, kind of bring their actions to their intentions. In here might also be priority management, how we control distractions, how we stay on track, how we stay focused and narrow our focus on what we're trying to do. And also communication, magnetic communication. It's a whole module that we've developed about taking in information, listening, communication, active listening, and then also assertive communication, advocacy. Not just inquiry, but the advocacy component. So this is really the self over here, and I call it the creator because you're the artist. You're the artist. And then over here we have the leader, which really is about earning, receiving. And this is learning to receive. So you build a business that doesn't consume your life, but it supports your life plan and your lifestyle. And that means you have to be organized for management. You have to be organized for customer sales. You have to be organized for growth. You have to be organized for finance. So there's a scorecard over here that has to be very balanced and well suited to create a sustainable organization. And that sustainable organization would equate to leadership mastery. Because your fitness over here is being fit to create a sustainable business. So these two very much go together, you see, because as we create the business and you buy time with your money, you're able to reinforce the process of being discretionary and creating what matters to you, what we call creative freedom. And so now down here is what I call the integrator. And the integrator is bringing a full attention to life, quality of life, whole life integration. And so things like your inner life, you might consider it a bit more spiritual, how you relate with life, disruptive change, how you learn from disruptive change, how you take one narrative of the way kind of the available mythology is going, and then you convert that into what wants to emerge. This is building an outer life, so all your relationships, your emotional well-being. This is your health, whole life integration, your fun, your leisure. This is all about your life spectrum. And so to me, this is how you integrate your quality of attention, your quality of intention into these. They're very integrated. Because you can't have a great business and be this artist who's creating and being visionary while all this is going to crap. This is just, it wouldn't be, that's not a total success experience. And then over here, we've got social development. So you become the connector. And the connector has 4 support systems. And they are the professional support system. So these are the professionals that you run with, your brain trust, like your coach, your advisory team, your spheres of influence, people that co-partner with you. Maybe they give you referrals, favorable introductions. Maybe you form like a private resource group for your clients. So you have your professional support, you have your personal support. So what goes on behind the scenes, your family, your friends, associates. You have your team support, which directly support you to continuously stay in the lanes of the superior skills that you have a passion for. They insulate you, so you stay focused and protected like an offensive line. And then you have your customer support system. So they're directly in correlation with your income and your personal production. So if we look at all these, we have an integration of all of them. And so this is what I call Clic. And I think people have in their current sort of situation, they have varying levels of potential in these. Some of them have mastered them. Is the creator, leader, integrator, and the connector. And so if you have really strong social development, you may be able to really bring people together. You may have a shared vision. You may have a greater shared understanding, emotional intelligence. You're creating a community environment, collective leadership. But this is really a support structure that integrates with the capacities in the business realm. And in the business realm, it requires you to be a leader and be a creator and to be authentic and take to market your ideas as an innovator. Over here, you optimize them. And then over here, as you kind of integrate the whole picture where you're really the same person everywhere. When you go home, you go to work, there's no picture that's different in either. You're this integrated individual who is walking the walk and talking the talk and basically being a creative force in your life as the creator, connector, integrator, and the leader. So these are things I've been working on. There's different names I have for all four of these. I've been working on these over the years, but what I'm going to create now is I'm going to create a Clic assessment that's going to help an individual locate a point A so we can get to a point B, and then there's all the supporting elements that are in each. There's 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, 4 there. So we have basically 16 areas like a black belt that we can build mastery. And this fuels and structures our coaching process. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.